Okay, no long thing. Anthony Joshua versus Josie Parker, my prediction video. And we're going to start with, it's going down on the 22nd of September. It's going to be on Sky Sports and it's for the WBO, the WBA, the IBF and the IBO World Championship. All on the line. Let me start with Anthony Joshua. He's had 21 fights, 21 wins, 20 by KO, no losses, no draws. He's coming with 95% power. So Alexander Povetkin, he's had 35 fights, 34 wins, 24 by KO, 1 loss. And he's working with 69% power. So from here, surprisingly, Anthony Joshua's got the more power. Alexander Povetkin got the more experience. There's not much to go off from here really. Let me move on. Anthony Joshua. He's from the UK, we know that. He's 28 years old. He stands at 6'6". He's got an 82 reach or 108 centimeter reach, and he's an orthodox boxer. Kurapulev, he's from Russia. He's 38 years old. He stands at 6'2". He's got a 75 reach or 191 centimeter reach, which is very depressing for a heavyweight in my opinion, and he's also an orthodox boxer. So what can we take from here? Well, we can take that Anthony Joshua's from the UK, so he's got more heart. No, I'm joking. And what we can take is Anthony Joshua's 28 years old, so he's the younger fighter. He's younger by 10 years. He's also the bigger fighter. He's 4 inches taller, and he has a 7-inch reach advantage. So, you know, this is the main part that this can winning and deciding of who's the winner, who's the loser. The age, the age, the reach, and the size difference. You know what I'm saying? That could be the big factor in this fight. Let's move on to the last 3 opponents. Anthony Joshua's last 3 opponents. First, let me just say, a tremendous, beautiful last 3 opponents, looking beautiful on here. I'd love to have this resume. As I'm saying, his last 3 opponents. Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko. Is it Vladimir? Yeah, Vladimir Klitschko, who was 64-4 at the time, and Anthony Joshua knocked him out, TKO win in the 11th round. Then he fought Carlos Takam, who was 35-3, and he beat him, TKO win in the 10th round. And then after that, his last fight, he fought Joseph Parker, who was 24-0 at the time, and that went 12 rounds, unanimous decision to Anthony Joshua. Povetkin's let me just say, Anthony Joshua's last 3 opponents, beautiful resume, man. That is something to be proud of. Klitschko, who's 34-4, Takam, who's 35-3, Parker, who was 24-0. Beautiful resume. Let me move on to Povetkin. His last 3 opponents, Andy Rubenko, who was 31-2. That went 12 round unanimous decision for Povetkin. He won that fight. And then he fought Christian Hammer, who was 22-4. And that also went 12 rounds. Povetkin won 12 round unanimous decision. And then he fought his last fight. That was Dave Price, who was also 24-4, and he KO'd him in the 5th round. KO sleeping. If you didn't see that fight, go check that knockout. That was the funniest knockout since the O'Hara Davis knockout. So not that long away really. UK boxing is bringing them knockouts, them sick knockouts. So what can we take from here? Obviously, we know Povetkin already got beaten by Klitschko, and Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko. Also, I don't think... One second. I don't think Anthony Joshua would have ever wasted his time fighting somebody like Dave Price. So we can take, I'm just giving Anthony Joshua the better resume. I'm giving him advantage on everything really. He's beat Klitschko, Povetkin lost to Klitschko. He's fought better opposition. Klitschko's been fighting chinny guys, and the two other guys before that he went 12 rounds with. So he's not as impressive as I thought, but I think he's had better fights previously. He's also knocked out Carlos Takam before, so that's something to take. But what's my prediction? Let me get straight into it, no more time wasting. My prediction, Anthony Joshua, I'm going to go with a 10th round or 11th round TKO for Anthony Joshua. He's looking a lot more slimmer. I feel like his power's going to be back, his snap's going to be back in his shots. All he needs to do is keep Povetkin on the end of that jab. Keep him on the end of that jab. When he tries to come in, bring that right hand down on his chin, or on the top of his head, or anywhere on his temple, on his fucking nose. Just bring that right hand down if he tries to come in, and that should warn him, and that should let him know he can't come in. And if he actually gets brave, he can take that right hand, then like I said before, follow it up with that left hook. That should make sure he doesn't want to come in. Keep him at the end of that jab, bust him up, take him into the later rounds, and put your foot down on the gas and stop him. That's what I'm saying. Mix up to the body, give him some. No, don't even go to the body. Don't need to go to the body on Povetkin. He's a short guy. Just keep him on the outside, keep him on the jab, and bust him up. Just like what's his name? Just like Klitschko did to him. Just keep him under that jab. Tries to get brave. Hit him with a 1-2. Hit him with a 1-2-3. And repeat that over and over all night. That's all you need to do. We know Povetkin can. He's good at jumping in, leaping in. He's quick at jumping in and throwing that left hook. So you have to be careful of that left hook. Like I'm saying, you got to keep him at the end of that jab. Whenever he tries to leap in with that left hook, snap that jab out straight on his chin. And that's all I'm saying, man. I think that's about it. Anything else? Yeah, let's go and touch up power. I don't know. Power. Povetkin's probably got more power, maybe. I give Povetkin more power. I give Anthony Joshua, I give speed 50-50. I give footwork Povetkin. I give stamina Povetkin. I give strength Anthony Joshua. I give brains, the smartness in there to Anthony Joshua, and that's all that matters. Who's got the biggest brains? So I give that to Anthony Joshua. I don't think this fight's going to come down to who's got the biggest heart or something like that. I think it's going to be a clean-cut fight, a repeat of Klitschko versus Povetkin. And if Anthony Joshua can't do that, if Anthony Joshua gets touched by this guy, then he deserves to lose, you know. And he doesn't deserve a undisputed fight, maybe. So he should walk through this guy. If this guy starts getting too much success, high guard up, walk him down, slam him onto the ropes, and just start beating the shit out of him. Uppercut him to the moon, like I said. Once he gets used to that right hand as well, once he starts getting the timing like right hand, he can defend against it. Mix up, he's low into it, so bring him up with that uppercut, because we know Anthony Joshua's got a sick right uppercut. That's probably his best shot. So jab right uppercut, jab right hand, left hook. It's gone, finished. Kingdom of Boxing. I'm out. Only peace.